Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charles Tulip and today we are playing City Skylines 2. So I thought we'd do something fun today and recreate the suburbs of Phoenix in this game. So I've actually been working on this all week and I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I thought I'd share it with you guys today. And so let's go ahead and get started here. So I've actually been working on I was working on this section over here. There's a canal running right here. And I just want to continue this canal at least up to Southern Avenue. So I'll show you guys how I've been doing this. So let's decrease the brush size to 20, and then we can grab the bottom of this canal. And yeah, it's pretty simple. I just use the level terrain tool to draw like this. And I did download a few mods in order to make this city. Um, so I'm going to be using some of those mods as well. Oops, there we go. But yeah, we can just kind of draw it like this, and I just want to try to keep it an even width along here. Maybe we'll make it a little bit bigger. Now I do have this water tool mod that lets me actually put water on the map. So let's grab the right height here. I've been using about 508 as the height. Okay, that should be good. And then we can kind of fill up these spots with water. And then let's also draw in the pedestrian path that goes along here. Bring that right up to the road, I think. Maybe not quite up to the road because we do need to build a bridge here actually. So yeah, I just can't get this to snap quite where I want it. Maybe about there would be good. Not totally happy with the way this looks, so I'm gonna actually go back in here with the level terrain tool and make it a little bit wider. Then, yeah, maybe do this. Okay. Okay, now there is, right here, there is a big church. So I'm not sure if I want to use the cemetery and place that with the temple that goes along with it. Um, I did do that over here. There's another church right here, so I did use the cemetery there um instead of placing what's actually there. But I just don't know if we need another cemetery this close. Although we are getting a few houses here that are waiting for hearses, even though the cemetery is right there. I kind of think there's a bug with these houses. So, what kind of inspired me to do this city is the fact that they released the Southwest, USA Southwest region pack. So that's been a lot of fun using that pack to build this city. But I kind of noticed that there's a bug with these townhouses, specifically the Southwest townhouses. They never seem to be able to call a hearse to them because if you notice here, there's actually no hearse arriving, even though it says they are waiting for a hearse. So I think that's just a bug. Um, so I think what I might do here is actually just place some commercial zoning instead where the church is. Instead of placing the cemetery with the temple, I will just use the commercial zoning to get a building there. So I want to actually get the alleyway road and start drawing this in. So it looks like it goes back to about there. And let's just draw the upper limit here. So there's actually another apartment complex up this way, but the church pretty much takes up this whole area. So we can kind of get, um, I'm not sure my proportions are quite right. I think I placed the canal a little too close to this road, Lindsay Road, but we'll get something that looks kind of like it. So maybe, yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. And then I just like to turn off this option, the snap to guidelines, because it's always grabbing random roads and just kind of snapping to those. So I tend to turn that off. Then maybe we'll actually do a little bit of a curve here. Something like that. And this is actually the road that goes behind the church. So now I'm going to try to draw the road that goes in front of it. Maybe we should put the straight line tool back on. Yeah, see, it's not quite like that. This piece of land is a little too skinny to get the right shape. So, you know what? I'm just gonna uh change it a little bit from what it actually is. Um, yeah, but there is some parking up here. So maybe we could use this parking road. Ooh, that looks strange on the corner there. Uh, I don't know if we should put that there. Anyways, let's go in here and let's actually zone where we want the church building to be. So I'm just gonna use the pavement or the pedestrian walkway to kind of block this off. And it looks like the church is kind of two buildings, so maybe we will get this area and this area. Okay, that looks good to me. And there actually is a huge parking lot right here. So let's maybe place one of these, like the medium parking lot or even the moderate parking lot, I think. Um, Another mod that I did download for this build is the Anarchy mod. Um, so I needed to use that in order to build the freeway interchange. Um, that was pretty helpful there, but I'm keeping it in my game because I have a lot of bridges to build and I've been having some trouble building the bridges as well. Okay, so we can use the surface tool to make the parking lot look a little bigger. And then actually looking at the satellite image, that road is not there, so it actually just goes straight up here. And there's another parking lot on this side. So let's yeah, I think we'll put two of the medium parking lots in here. Oh, it says it's overlapping items. What is it overlapping? How is it okay? How is it overlapping that road when it's way over here? That does not make sense. So we're just gonna use anarchy to place that. Um, yeah. And then let's actually fill in this little rectangle with pavement. Okay. Okay, that is a lot of parking lot, but it is a big church. So, just looking at this, I do want there to be another building right here. So let's see if we can actually get that to fill in. There we go. Okay, so that will be our church. And they do kind of have a grassy area on the back here. So we could use the surfaces again to place that. And let's just bring it all the way up to, well, it looks like it goes to about there. Bring it back down. Okay. And then let's place some trees as well. So I've been using the oak trees, the hickory trees, and the linden trees. I'm not really sure if those trees grow in the desert, but um, I'm pretty sure we do have some oak trees around here. And there aren't that many good desert tree options in this game. So what I would really like to see is like a mesquite tree. That would be very cool. So we'll just get some trees up this way and maybe a couple down here. Okay, I like that. Okay, and then it looks like up here there is another apartment complex. So let's go ahead and build that. And let's use the alleyway roads again. So we'll bring it up here, um, maybe like this, down here, and then we'll do something like this. And then it looks like there's also a road right about here, and this part is not connected. Okay, so now we do have to fix the intersection because um, we don't, there is no intersection like on most of these roads. And a lot of them, it's actually impossible to turn left out of the road because you are on a major road on Southern Avenue. So there's, in a lot of places, there's a median that goes all the way across the road, which is why I have placed these medians with the trees on them. But we just have to fix these intersections so that they can't go straight across, they can't turn left out of them. And that should be good. And we have to turn the traffic lights off. So yeah. Okay, so let's place these buildings in here. So I'm going to use the Southwest medium density housing to get the kind of apartment buildings. Um, so let's place buildings there. We'll do maybe another building right there. We can get a building there and one on the corner here. And we'll go like this. And there's actually buildings on this side of the road where there's actually the walkway along the canal, but those aren't gonna fit. So we'll just fill in this whole area as well. And then in these blank spots, I'll just put parking lots. Um, I mean, I think it's kind of realistic. maybe we could fit this one? Not quite. So let's place these ones. Just the small parking lot, the tiny parking lot actually. Well, we could fit that one up there and then another tiny parking lot right there. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's place some more trees here. Actually, that tree is going to be in the way of the pathway. So let's get it a little closer there. Oh, hi, Waddles. Waddles says, "Hey, how's City Skylines 2 been tonight? Has there been any updates on the bridges?" Yes, actually, I downloaded a mod that has helped with the bridges. The mod is called Anarchy. So, with that mod, I have been able to build the bridges a lot easier. So, yeah, there is an update on that situation. How's your night going, Waddles? Yeah, so we are going to have to build a bridge over the canal right here. So let's go ahead and delete a couple of these pieces of road. And I'm gonna wait for these cars to get off the dirt and then probably pause the game for a second. Okay, yeah, so let's just continue this canal here and we'll just bring it across where the road is. Okay, and then we can put some more water in here. That's great to hear. I'm glad the bridges aren't causing problems. My night is going well. I got off work a little while ago, so now I'm just reading and relaxing. Well, that's great to hear. Um, yeah, thanks for joining in tonight, Waddles. Um, yeah, I was hoping I would get some viewers tonight, but you're the only one so far. Um, so yeah, this is my recreation of the suburbs of Phoenix. Um, as you can see, it's very flat. And yeah, lots of suburbs, lots of little houses everywhere. So it's been going pretty well. I'll show you downtown Gilbert. That's right here. I don't know if you've ever been to downtown Gilbert, but there is like a water tower here that actually has a park underneath it. So that's kind of cool. And then these buildings might actually be a little tall for what's really in downtown Gilbert, but I think they give a nice look to it. So yeah. And there's also lots of parking lots and two parking garages. So that's interesting. So yeah, back to the area we were working on. It looks good so far, very detailed and thorough. I haven't actually been to Gilbert before. Oh, okay. Well, I definitely think it's worth the visit, especially downtown Gilbert is a pretty nice area. So if you ever do make it out here, that's where I would recommend you go. Okay, so let's see if this works without anarchy. Yeah, no way. Okay, so we're gonna keep anarchy on and just draw that bridge across there. And then it looks like I am gonna have to maybe replace this road segment. Yeah, so let's also, well, let's just, the bridge doesn't have to be that long. So let's do this. We'll replace it again like that. And of course, it deleted the name of the road. This is Southern Avenue. If I do go out there, I will definitely ask for your recommendations. Well, yeah, there's not that many places I would recommend in Gilbert. Um, but downtown Gilbert is all right. So yeah. Okay, and let's get the trees back in here. Okay, I think that looks okay. I think I'll keep the stoplight right here. Maybe not, but for now it'll be there just for the crosswalk. And yeah, I just want to do a little more terraforming here. Maybe make this a little wider right under the bridge. Something like that. Okay, let's hit play again. And I kind of want to see these buildings build up here. Sometimes it takes a second, takes a little while for them to be built, but I do like to see I do like to see whenever it's built, I like to see all the taxis that come into the city just moving people in. It's kind of funny. Sometimes there's like a huge line of taxis, but um, I have not had too many traffic problems so far in this city, which is pretty understandable just because there are basically 6-lane roads every direction. So it handles the traffic pretty well, as you can expect. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple of buildings in here. Yeah, these look pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, so we can keep building up this way. Let's continue Lindsay Road here. Okay. I think it's pretty straight. Yeah, looks like it's straight here. So let's put the trees in. And then there's actually a high school right here, Sun Valley High School. So we can build that. And maybe there's also an elementary school, or I think it's actually a preschool. So I'm not sure about that. Um, but let's see where this canal goes first. So it actually crosses. This street does not go all the way to Lindsay Road, and the canal actually crosses Lindsay Road right there. I always find it so amazing how detailed the games are and the mechanics to show growth and progress. Since I haven't played these games before, it's so interesting learning about it. Well, I'm glad you're interested in it. That's cool. Um, I do like this game a lot. Um, I've been having a lot of fun with it, and the reason I started doing this recreation of Gilbert and Mesa is because they actually released a region pack for the USA Southwest. So all the buildings here look very much like the kind of homes you would see in the Southwest. I've pretty much been using those homes exclusively. So yeah, it's pretty cool to see all these houses that are built. They do look very realistic. I guess the pack is kind of based on California, but it works for Arizona too. And I really like these houses. I mean, there's not a lot of houses that look like that, but have definitely seen some houses that have a more modern look. Um, a lot of the areas around here have homeowners associations, so they're kind of restricted in how the houses look, but So you don't typically see these more modern houses, at least in these suburbs, but yeah. So yeah, I've been using the Southwest region pack in in this build, and it's coming along pretty good, I think. Okay, let's just bring this down so it meets the road, and then let's actually try to draw this. So I've been drawing the pedestrian path first and then drawing the canal along it just because it's easier to delete the pedestrian path and then um you know if I don't like the shape of it. So it looks like it meets Lindsay Road right about there, and then across the street um it would be something like that. Okay. It's close enough together. It's basically the same thing. Um you mean the houses? Uh I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure what you mean. I mean, like, it does look very realistic to me. I definitely like it. Okay, so let's draw the canal here again. We'll just fix up the bottom here a little bit. Oh no, I meant Arizona being so close to California, the housing style is close enough to be the same. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. I think the houses in California and Arizona are pretty similar. And the pack, I really like the pack that they released. It's been great for building this city. So we didn't really have anything like that before in this game. Um, a lot of the styles in even the other region packs that they released, a lot of the styles were more European. And the last one they just did is actually the USA Northeast. So, like New York area. So, yeah. Um, it's very unique and cool that they chose to use the Southwest as inspiration, I think. And I just want to make this canal a little bit wider. Okay, just so it matches what's up here. I think maybe we can make this like that. Okay. And then let's get the pathway on the other side. And I have been having some problems with this game just crashing on me. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. I hope it doesn't. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's not have the crossing here. We don't need two crossings for the same path. So yeah, we'll just make it like that. And then there is a high school here. So let's try to do that. I hope it doesn't crash either. Yeah, I hope not. I do have autosave on, so even if it does crash, I haven't been losing that much like when it does crash, but I think this city is pretty intense on my computer for some reason. Um, it's not nearly the biggest city that I've built in this game. I mean, we only have a population of almost 50,000 right now. I've built up to about 300,000 in this game, and it's been fine with no crashes. But for some reason, this city in particular seems to be causing a lot of crashes. So I don't know what's going on with that. It could be the mods that I'm using. So many houses over here need a hearse now. I wonder if we don't really have enough death care. I mean, I'm not sure because I put in quite a few cemeteries. That one's using 11 of its hearses. I mean, maybe I did not actually put that many cemeteries, but I have one here, I have one here. I have a crematorium down here, another cemetery right there. They are using quite a few hearses right now. There's another cemetery, and I think that's it. Although there is a crematorium over here as well. So, let's see if any of the high schools will fit in this little area. I think they will. Okay. So maybe, well, there's a small high school. It does look like a pretty small high school, so that might be a good one to use. That one's too big. Um, that one's way too big. Urban high school? That's kind of interesting. I want to see what that looks like. Okay. I mean, that's actually kind of close to what the building looks like, at least to me. Let's just compare it to the small high school. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one maybe. There's the modern high school. Okay. So let's just put that on the other side of the road for now. And then we will build the roads here. So maybe right about here would be good. And we'll bring it over like this. And um, maybe right about there. We'll get a nice big parking lot. Maybe the moderate parking lot would be good again. Let's keep it there. Okay. And then let's put our high school where it goes. And let's see the upgrades here. So there's a gym. Okay, so this is actually going to make the building taller. I don't know if I want to do that because realistically, this is not like a six-story building. It looks like there is another parking lot right here. So we could probably even fit the moderate parking lot again. Oh, and that filled up the whole space. That looks nice, actually. Okay. And then maybe we'll just put another road right here. That way we can get, I don't know, there's actually like multiple buildings here, like a lot of buildings. So let's name this what it's called. So this is Sun Valley High School. Um, there's just like a few more buildings right here. So I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna put the office buildings in and let's see how those look. I liked it better in the center. Okay. Let's check on our budget, by the way. So right now we're losing $3.2 million a month. Now it's 3.3. So the budget is not too good. I did choose unlimited money when I started this, because I figured that we would not be making money. But that is kind of crazy. You know what? There's actually I actually built this way too big because there is another whole road that goes back here. So we're gonna have to delete that and that. Uh, okay. Just move it closer to the road. So I think if we do, let's see what parking lot we can fit in this. Probably the modest parking lot. That does not fill up the space nearly as nicely. This really is a kind of a tiny high school. But I do think I put the canal too close to this road, but um maybe we could go with the small parking lot is going to be too big. Maybe we could go with this one. That's too big also. Um okay, let's just see. I would like to fit the medium parking lot in here, I think. So that's only going to move it one spot closer to the road. Oh man. I don't know. I kind of want to forget about this road. Yeah, I think I am. We're just going to ignore the fact that that road is there because this is not enough room. Okay, so let's go with the moderate parking lot again. And we'll put this back and we'll put back the road over here. Oops. Um, I thought we had a bigger building there before. Okay, why is it not growing this time? There we go. Okay, well, let's at least, we'll do this. We'll at least put the road in back here. And that way we can get, um, what I'm guessing is a preschool right here. I'm just going to zone that as commercial. Okay, I do kind of want it facing the other way. It won't let me draw this path. There we go. Okay, so let's just get a small building. Okay, that works. And then there's actually like some houses back here. So we can zone it like that. And this is South Robin Lane. Okay, let's fix the intersections out here. So we'll get rid of the crossing lights. Um, or traffic lights and the crosswalks. We'll get rid of both. Let's do the same thing over here. So we'll make sure these people don't go straight across the street, which I just did. Let's get rid of those crosswalks. Okay, but I kind of feel like we should have at least one stoplight out in front of the school, just so that people can go either direction. And we should probably have a crosswalk too, so that they can walk to the school. Okay. Okay, let's place some more trees actually. Get these little ones. Um, I kind of want to put a basketball court in here as well. I think that would fit right there. And maybe if we just continue this road one more space. Okay, that looks nice. Okay. Okay, so there's the high school. And then the rest of the space here is housing, it looks like. So it looks like this road starts about here, maybe. And then it kind of follows this pathway, maybe something like that. And this road actually continues behind the high school, but so this is also South Robin Lane. Let's just put the zoning where we want it. Then we'll fill this in. Okay, and we can fit a couple more houses in there. Okay, and then down in this corner, there is another house. Okay, so we can actually fit two houses right there. And this looks almost like a skate park or something down on the end here. Maybe we could fit that in? Uh, is that option? Sports parks, skate park. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, it just barely fits. Maybe if we actually get rid of this path for a second. I think we can fit the path in right here. Let's try it. Yeah, that fits perfectly. Um, I'm not sure why this house isn't growing right here. Try this. There we go. We can get a little bit of a bigger house. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that is a skate park, but I think that's a good place to put one. So these houses are kind of encroaching on the path. Let's just get rid of that zoning right there. A little too close to the path. Okay. So we'll do that. And then just to make this look nice, let's just put a cul-de-sac on the end. Alien Zombie 3755 says, "Hello. Hi, how are you doing?" Okay, so let's also get rid of this stoplight. That's not there. And then we'll make sure people don't turn left out of there. Okay, so I kind of think we should fill in maybe the rest of this square here. Good, thanks. What about you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Um, I think these are more houses on this side. There's another church. Yeah, I kind of want to keep working on the canal here. So let's just go ahead and delete these two road segments and just draw that straight like that. Let's continue terraforming. Yeah, make this a little wider. Okay, then we can get our water in here. Okay, and let's draw the road back. Okay, yeah, so I've been having this problem all over the place. Every time I try to draw a bridge, it says it's in the water, which I don't really get why that keeps happening. But luckily I have the anarchy mod, so I can just draw it. And what happened there? It looks like it made part of it a bridge and part of it not. So let's just replace that. And then I'll get the alleyway to break up the segments here. That way we can replace that with regular road. Okay. Yeah, there's kind of a glitch going on right here, some kind of graphical glitch on this bridge. So let's try to draw it again, maybe. Try that. Yeah, same glitch here. It's only from certain angles. Oh, okay. When I deleted that alleyway, it disappeared. So That works. Okay, and yeah, I'm just gonna delete that section of the pathway, just so I can redraw it a little bit. So we can bring that like that, and then let's actually bring it over to this part where there is no bridge. And then we can bring that piece in, and then we'll do kind of the same thing on this side. We'll draw it from there, and that way it can go like that. And then let's also connect this piece to the road. Anarchy is a great tool to have. Yeah, I agree. I just downloaded it. I actually needed it in order to build the highway interchange. Oh no, the glitch is back. Um, when I was building the interchange between the 101 and the 60, I actually needed to use Anarchy in order to um get all those bridges going over the each other. So, yeah, so I just downloaded it recently and I agree. It's pretty great. I definitely had it in City Skylines 1 as well. I just haven't had it for City Skylines 2 until just now. Okay, I'm not sure why it's causing a glitch whenever I connect something right there. That is really strange. Okay. Well, let's fix this up a little bit. We'll put the trees back in. And the glitch is still there, but it's not that noticeable. Okay, why is it showing like a U-turn right there? You can't even see it because of the glitch, but it's literally showing a U-turn over the median right there. Why would it do that? Um, Maybe if we put no left turn on right here? You know what? There was something weird going on here. Okay, let's try to draw this piece again. Yeah, that is super weird. Okay, let's try to draw this without anarchy. Okay, maybe we have to delete that. Okay. Well, that seems to have fixed it. Um, Now maybe we can get this crosswalk in. Okay. Yeah, so let's just do the wide sidewalks on this side, and then we'll do the trees over here. Okay. Okay, let's save the game really quick. Where is that car going? It's literally a dead end. Okay. That's kind of funny. Um, okay. So this canal goes across the whole city, but it goes up to Broadway Road up here, which this is Broadway. So let's keep drawing the grid in here. So we'll do that. And then let's continue this piece. Okay. Now I am really excited for when we get to Main Street Mesa because then we can build the light rail. So that is one more mile that way. But I thought we could use the tram in order to mimic the light rail. I mean, I think technically the light rail is a tram. So that will be pretty exciting. Um, that's actually the only kind of, well, I guess the only kind of tram that we have in the suburbs out here. The light rail is considered a tram. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't actually sure about that. Um, but I guess it's good that we have trams in this game because we can get that pretty accurately. We can do that pretty accurately just by building a tram line. I'm not sure what I was gonna say there, but um, we can build a tram line, and that will be 100% accurate to what the light rail is. So that's cool. But the only other public transportation that we have is buses. Although I did put in a a passenger train stop just for fun. I also put in a cargo train station. Those don't really exist out here, but the railway does go through here. So I thought it would be fun to have a couple of train stations as well. So I did do that. Although barely anyone is using this train line. There's 0 passengers on it right now. So I'm not sure why no one wants to use the train, but maybe that's why we don't have one. Okay. Okay, and then this street also goes straight up to Broadway. So this is 24th Street. And for this one, I just did a 4-lane road. Let's also, was I putting trees on here? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I need to switch this real quick. I want this road instead. Okay, and then let's check. There is a traffic light there. Then on the other side, there's also, let's see. Yeah, there's another traffic light. Okay, and then I think that one's a stop sign. Okay. Yeah, so let's see where this canal goes. It's going to meet up pretty much halfway in between 24th Street and Lindsay up here. So we can draw it. It actually curves this way a little bit and then goes straight like that. And then it curves that way. And I think it's actually curves a little bit more than that. So it's a little bit more like that up there. And let's go ahead and continue it on the other side. Let's make sure we have a crosswalk up here. Um, Okay, so if we draw it, oh, here we go. There we go. Now there's a crosswalk. Okay. The other thing I did want to do is put in the bus stops that are down here. So there's one on each side of the street here. So we can just do that. And then I already have the bus line running through here and outside the city. Looks like maybe we need to move this one a little bit. Okay. And then, okay, I do have the bus stops down here already. So that's good. Okay, so let's just draw in the canal up here. I think a lot of this stream today is probably going to be building this canal because um I'm actually having fun doing it. So that's kind of what I'm interested in doing right now. And I've kind of just been working on the city randomly, like just jumping around. But this is the area I want to focus on today. I think that's a little bit too wide. We'll do it more like that. Okay, and let's put the water in. Okay. And then we can also do the path on the other side. Looks like that continues as well. So, oops. Okay. Okay, well, I'm actually going to take a quick break right now. I will be back in a second. See you guys shortly. Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, I kind of think we should start filling in these two squares. I kind of want to do this part first. Um, so there's a little shopping mall on this corner. We could build that. So it looks like it starts maybe here. And let's get this straight road. We can build something like that. Yeah, maybe about there. And then it goes down a little bit and then meets up over here. And let's just make sure that's a 90-degree angle. Okay, and then so that is the like the service road, the road that goes behind the stores. So let's build this. It has kind of the same angle to it. And then it meets up like that. Okay, so if we get the pathway tool, we can block off where we don't want the zoning. Okay, and then I've kind of been mixing the North American low density with the Southwest low density just because I'm not sure if I like how the Southwest low density buildings look. At around level 3 and 4, they all kind of look the same, and it's kind of a strange look to me, at least. Okay. It looks like this road also connects at an angle like this. So let's get rid of the traffic lights again. Say no turning left out here. And then same thing over here. The rest of this is mostly all parking lot. So I'm gonna build it from this direction just because that's how my map is. There is a couple other little buildings in here. So yeah, maybe right there about. Maybe we could do like that. Then we'll put a little building in there. Let's see if any of our parking lots fit. I wish this small parking lot was just like one unit smaller in each direction. I feel like it would fit in a lot more places. But I guess we can use the tiny parking lot right there. And maybe we can fit, well, I don't know if I want to have that so close to the road like that. Okay. And then there's another business on this side. That one's not going to grow. So let's do this. There we go. And then there is also a Whataburger out on this corner. So it looks like there's another road maybe here. And can do something like that. Put the Whataburger right there. And let's also connect these like that. And then I think this would be a good opportunity to use the parking lot roads. So maybe actually, maybe actually it's better if we don't connect those and then we can just use parking lot road like that. Okay, that works. Um, I'm gonna have to redo all my zoning on the other side. Maybe we can fit one more over here. Okay. Yeah, so let's put this zoning back right here. There we go. Okay. I do this every time I start putting the zoning in before I'm done with the roads, and then once I put the roads in, it messes up all the zoning and kind of a hassle. Let's put another tiny parking lot over on this side, and that should be good. Okay. And then in this little corner, there is another neighborhood. So I think we should draw that next. So let's get the regular roads this time, and we'll build one like this, and then it actually goes this way. Okay, maybe like that. Goes back over here, and then it's parallel to the path up here. And then there is like a big roundabout. I wish there was a sort of snap feature that lets the roads adjust to the zoning or even vice versa to make it somewhat easier. I wonder if there's a mod for that. Um, yeah, so like the thing is when I put the roads in, it kind of automatically does the zoning. Um, but like sometimes the zone is just facing the wrong way or it's on the wrong street because a lot of the times I think it likes to prioritize like the bigger roads. So it'll put the zoning on the bigger roads. Um, but the way I've been building this, I actually want the zoning to be on the smaller road a lot of the time. So I just have to use this pavement path tool to draw along the roads, and that way I can get it to snap to the road that I want it on. So it is kind of a pain, but I don't know if there's a mod that fixes that. That's actually a good question. see how large of a roundabout we can get back here. That might be a little too big. Maybe if we go like this. And then let's get this connected up to the street over here. So there's like two rows of houses right here. So one, two, three, four, five, six. I guess we should draw it right there, maybe. And yeah, all these spaces are not, I'm finding that they're not like quite accurate to how it is in real life because some of the spaces get squished and some get elongated, like from how they really should be. And I don't know. There's also like a huge roundabout on this corner. So let's just draw it here. And then maybe we can do this and get another roundabout there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Okay, Waddles, talk to you soon. I think actually this needs to be a little bit closer, like more in this way, because then there's another road right here. Let's see. Down here, looks like there's gonna be another cul-de-sac right there. And then we'll do another one just like that. Okay. Okay, so on this one, there actually is a traffic light down here, so we can leave that. And then on this one up here, there is no traffic light, so we'll get rid of that one. I think actually I'm gonna move a couple of these streets down just a little bit. So let's see if we can do this with the replace tool. Yeah. So we can just move them down by like one square just to give ourselves a little more room up here. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna have to put the zoning in here. So let's start up here. We'll get rid of all this zoning. And it's probably not gonna have enough room to snap onto that cul-de-sac. We can get rid of that. Okay, it did put one house there, so that's good. Make sure it's like that. And it fit one house up there as well. So, okay, I guess that's all we get. Yeah, let's start putting in the zoning here. Here, there's going to be like two rows of houses. So let's see if we can fit that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then, so on this one, I actually don't want the houses along this road. And I kind of want to break this in half again. So we get something like that. And then let's see if we can. Sometimes if I just erase the zoning, it will snap to the other road, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. So, okay, there's a few houses right here. So that looks right. And let's check the zoning down here. So we'll make sure it's not on this road. Okay. Yeah. Let's zone all of this. These ones, I'm gonna break them in half again. That's all right. It made like smaller houses there and bigger houses there, but that's okay. Okay, now if we go in and delete these pedestrian paths, hopefully it will not destroy the zoning. Okay, that looks like it worked, except for this house here. Okay, but I got it to work that way, so good. These houses could be a little bigger. Okay, and then I just want to name all these streets as well. So this one looks like it's East Carroll Avenue. This one is going to be South Linda. This one, East Concho Avenue. This one right here is South 27th Place. Okay, here you go. My cat has to walk behind the computer every time I do this. I don't know why. Um, okay, East Dragoon Circle. Oh, East Dolphin Circle, but I can't name that one. And then this one will go with East Pueblo. No. Okay. Okay. Nice. And then there's just a little green space down here, so I'll probably just plant some trees. Let's get the hickory. We'll put a couple more up there just to kind of blend it in. Yeah, so maybe something like that. Okay. That looks good to me. Um, I guess we could build the other side of this road. This is actually the edge of the map out here. let's see. So Broadway Road is going to continue. Oh, I forgot to fix the traffic lights up here. Let's do that real quick. Let's say no left turns into there. Um, okay. That one is a traffic light. Okay. Yeah, so let's just draw Broadway. We'll just draw that all the way to the edge of the map up here. If I can get it to 180 degrees. There we go. That looks crooked. Okay. Um, there we go. So there is another street called 32nd Street. I think that's basically going to be like right on the edge, so we probably won't put it in. We'll just kind of draw up to that point, maybe. So let's start by continuing this road here. So it curves down here and it goes like that and maybe to right there. You know what? Maybe it curves even a little bit more than that. We'll put it to right about there. I don't want to continue these tiny roads. I don't want to continue them off the map. I just want to put the major roads going off the map. So I'm still not happy with this. So let's draw it one more time. I think it does something a little more like this. Although it does not go that far down because if you notice this is, well, I guess this is East Pueblo Avenue. This is actually also East Pueblo Avenue, even though it's called 8th, 8th Avenue. Um, this road has two different names. So this should line up basically with that. So I think let's try to do that. Get it like right about there, then it should line up pretty good. Okay. Let's also put in a couple bus stops. So it looks like there's a bus stop up here, and then there's also one right here, one on this side. going to be another bus stop right about there. So, yeah, maybe we could put our bus line in. This will be the bus line for Broadway, and then we can draw that one off the map and to right there. Um, yeah, I haven't drawn very much of Broadway Avenue yet, or why does it say Broadway Avenue? It should be Broadway Road. Okay. There's a Walgreens on this corner here. So let's just draw that. And we'll just put let's use the Southwest. Maybe we can get I was trying to get one big building here. We might have to do 6 by 6. There we go. Although it's not that big. So let's do maybe let's maybe do this, a 4 by 4. And we could put some parking lots in. Um, Maybe if we use the parking road, too close to that road. Um, so let's just do this. We'll just put some parking spots right there. Uh, get rid of the traffic light again. And we'll say no left turn there. Okay. I just want to move this bus stop like an inch. Okay, and then there's actually some more apartments. Um, and it looks like maybe some row houses we could put in. I'm just trying to decide if these are apartments or houses right there. Um, I'm not sure actually. Okay, but we can at least build this. So maybe we'll use a road for this one. It looks like it goes maybe to out there, and then it actually turns this way. And there's roundabout. So this is East Capri Circle. For this intersection, we'll say they can't go straight across and they can't turn left out there. Okay. Yeah, so let's put the row houses in. I think the row houses I think they only build out to 3 long. So let's do a couple more right there. It built them all entirely. They're all just 2 units long. Why did it do that? These houses are actually a little bit longer, so I kind of wanted them to be the long ones. Let's see if we can get those to build again. Maybe it will build the longer ones this time. Nope. Oh, we got one. And then those ones are actually really small, so those ones should just be 2, I think. I wonder why it did it that way. I don't know how it decides whether they should be 2 long or 3 long in each spot. Okay. Anyways, um, you know what? This does not turn that much actually. It should probably just be on the end here, like that. Okay, and that will give us a little bit more room for these apartments up here. We can build this road out here, I think. And then it connects back to the street over there. Oh, not quite. It goes, there's like a little bit of a diagonal road right here. Comes back down. So it actually connects right there. Okay. There's a little bit of a, like it cuts in like that. So let's see if we can get these ones to build. It looks like there's a little one, a little building right here. So maybe we could put some parking. I guess the tiny parking lot right there. Okay. Oh, it connected row houses on the other side over here. I don't want that. Delete all those. Go. Okay, I do want these to be the long apartments actually. For some reason it's building them now. There we go. Okay. And then we can fill in this whole square. I'm just gonna put 2 giant buildings like that. Okay. I'm not sure if I want that. We'll see how it looks. Okay. And then this road has the same name. It's also East Capri Circle. There's a traffic accident right on the corner here. That's not good. All these cars got stuck. like just one car crashed all by itself. Now we've got a couple of buses, a bunch of taxis. They're all blocked. Okay. Let's say no left turn there. Maybe no left turn into that one. No left turn. And we'll get rid of the traffic light. Okay. Uh, I kind of want this to be a 3 by 3, I think. Will it not build that? Let's try 3 by 4. Now it builds a 3 by 3. Okay. Okay, let's save the game here. Okay. Um, you know what? I do like this building a lot because this looks like a lot of apartments that are in this area. So that is kind of a cool building. I really do like a lot of the apartment buildings that are in this Southwest pack. Oh, look at all the traffic that got stuck. Okay. Of course, this is another electronics store. There are so many electronics stores in this city. I think it's because I zoned a lot of offices and now they are just um selling electronics to all the offices. The Southwest pack is my second favorite. Which one is your favorite then? I have not really used a lot of the region packs so far. The only ones I've really used are the Eastern European one, the French one, and now the Southwest one. So I would have to say I'm partial to the Southwest one just because that's the area I live in, but your favorite is the UK. That's cool. Yes, I don't actually know what the UK region pack looks like. I have not tried to use that one yet. Okay, I kind of want to jump around here and maybe build something else. Uh, yeah, you know what? Actually, I do want to build this area under here. That's because I'm from the UK. Yeah, I can totally relate to that because I'm from the Southwest and that's my favorite pack, so I totally get where you're coming from. That's very cool. But there is a park on this corner here, so I would like to build that, I think. The UK pack is worth getting. I did download it. I do have it. I just did not, I just have not used it yet. I have not really built any UK cities, I guess. Okay, this is going to be a little hard to judge where this road is exactly just because I don't have I because the edge of the map is right here, so I don't know where like the other roads are going to be, but it looks like maybe right here there's a road. So we'll bring that up to right about there. And then this one actually connects to Pueblo Avenue up here. So it curves kind of like this. And then maybe it curves a little bit more than that actually. So it's kind of goes like that. And then be like that. Okay, that almost looks right. It's a little bit off. See if we can get it a little bit closer because it actually connects more about right here. So maybe if we just do that, then I think it's a little bit further away from the canal. So we can bring it around and yeah, maybe it's more like that. So I take it this is downtown Phoenix. Uh, this is not quite. This is not downtown Phoenix. This is more like the suburbs of Phoenix. Downtown Phoenix is actually not gonna fit on this map, but I did build downtown Gilbert. So downtown Gilbert's right here. So there are some taller buildings down here, but realistically, these buildings are only about 4 stories tall down here. So even these ones are a little bit too tall for what's actually here, but yeah, downtown Phoenix is really far away that way. So it is not going to be on this map. The suburbs of Phoenix are huge. This is South Los Alamos there. It looks like there might be some more row houses. Yeah, definitely. And realistically, these aren't like I don't know if they're really row houses. Um, exactly because they're just very small houses, and they're probably one family houses rather than like 3 or 4 families like are in these row houses. So I don't know if row houses is really the right thing to call them. That's just the zoning I've been using to fill in these spaces where there's a lot of tiny houses all together. Yeah, it looks like it goes maybe up to right here. We should probably use this straight road. Yeah, we could build it up to there. Um, yeah, maybe a little bit more actually. Small apartments. Um, yeah, see, I don't know if they are apartments either. They might be. But yeah, maybe they are actually. That kind of makes sense because my guess is that they are single family homes, but they are like they do kind of look like the row houses, like at least in the size that they are, and they do have their own backyards and stuff. So it's not too bad. I just think the row houses are a good representation of what's there. Okay. So I'm gonna block off some of this zoning here. Then let's start filling in the row houses. And this whole section looks good. We can fill that in. Okay, looks like we can fit one more house right there. And yeah, let's also block this off. Okay, so we can get some more houses there. You know what? Maybe I actually did build this a little bit too big. I'm not sure if I did or not. Looks fine to me. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying so. Um, yeah, there's just kind of a big gap. I just kind of left a big gap in the middle here that's not actually there. So I'm not sure if I want to redo it or not. I think, yeah, actually, I just noticed that this road and this road don't connect, so I am gonna redraw this a little bit. Yeah, so let's get our, well, let's draw it, maybe up to there, and then we'll do the 90-degree circle. Okay, then we can put our houses in. Okay, yeah, that's actually a little more realistic to what it is. And then this space actually looks good because there is a little bit of a park right here. A little, well, I guess it's just like a water retention basin, but it could be used as a park. So I take it you're doing those houses from a real map? Yeah, I am. I'm looking at Google's Maps right now to build this area. So this is like a real recreation of this area. Mr. Bunny N21 says, "Hi. Hi, how are you?" Okay. And then there's going to be some more houses on this side. Oh yeah, and then I've been seeing this a lot. There's like cul-de-sacs right on the corners, just so that they can fit a couple extra houses in. There's even one down here actually. Can you show the real map? Um, I'm not totally sure how to show the real map on this screen. Maybe I can. Doing good, and you? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm glad to hear you are doing good too. Um, yeah, maybe I can show the map here. Yeah. Can you see that? Hold on, I just clicked off of it. Yeah, so this is the area that I'm building right here. So there's like these really tiny homes, there's a little green area, and there's actually a bigger park over on this side. Here's the canal right here. So yeah, this is just part of Mesa, the suburbs of Phoenix. Okay, I'm gonna have to hold on a second, just have to rearrange my windows. Okay, let's see if we can fit some houses in here. Okay, right there is good. Looks like you nailed it. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying pretty hard to recreate it accurately, so thank you. Um, yeah, and then we'll block off the zoning on these sides and we'll just break this into two pieces like that. Okay, and then there's actually a few houses right here and right there and then up here and we'll get a few more around this cul-de-sac. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, so let's check the intersections. There's not gonna be like any traffic lights. So I don't know, I guess we could keep the crosswalks, although maybe we don't need all of these crosswalks. And let's also get rid of this traffic light down here. Oh, there is a traffic light right there. Okay, that's interesting. Um, yeah, so maybe we get rid of that traffic light actually because they could, if you're walking along this canal path, you could just come down to this intersection and cross it. I know you like simulation games. Have you seen Two Point Museum? I haven't seen that one. What's that one about? Okay. Yeah, so we'll just do it like that. Okay, and let's also draw like some of the paths that are in here and the little retention basin. A management game? Okay. So I guess you're managing a museum in that one? Um, is that like part of the series, like a Two Point Hospital and Two Point Museum? Are those like part of the same series of games? Or am I thinking about something else? Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I haven't played either of those games. I don't really know what they're about. Do you recommend them? Okay, so I'm gonna draw a path like right here. And because there's kind of a curvy path going around here. So let's do that. And it kind of follows the road here. So we can bring this around. uh, I think I'm just gonna connect that to the canal path right there. And maybe we'll do another little thing like that. Let's make another curve here and yeah, then it actually comes back down here. Okay, so it kind of looks like that. And then there's actually even more path down here. One goes up this way. Look at all the cars trying to get into this housing development. I really like watching the cars in this game. I guess I like watching the buses and the cars. Um, it's pretty funny to me the way it simulates. It always happens when you build houses. It does. Like there's always so many taxis for some reason, all moving everyone in. I've seen like the hugest lines of taxis just everywhere whenever I build new houses, and the more you build while the game's paused, the more the more cars you'll get moving in. So, I usually let the game run whenever I'm zoning stuff. Okay, I'm just putting in the green area now. Okay, so I just have to draw it around all these curves. And I don't think it will go on top of the path. I'm pretty sure the path sits on top of the green surface area. You're doing well. Keep it up. Thank you. I will. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and then we'll just go around this last curve. Okay. Okay, so there's our little water retention basin. And let's also put some trees around here. The only time I pause the game is when I do transport lines or intersections. Oh yeah? Um, what makes you want to pause whenever you're doing that? Is it just like so you can get it all figured out while the game's paused, I guess? If I go in and like delete a major road, oh look at all these cars, they're all trying to get in. If I go in and delete like a major road, then sometimes I'll pause the game just so I can redraw it and uh it doesn't mess too many cars up. Let's put some trees in here as well. I guess the trees aren't gonna fit right there. Yeah, let's put a few more in here. Um, Maybe we'll do some of these smaller ones around here. So I'm not really like trying to place the trees exactly wherever there's a tree in real life, like place a tree in the game. I'm just kind of doing what looks good to me. And I think that looks pretty nice, so I'm happy with it. I really do like these little 2 by 1 buildings that come in all these different colors. Like there's a whole bunch of them up here. They're like pink and yellow and green and blue. I think they're so cute. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for the park on the other side here. I guess we could do something. There's actually some baseball fields here and volleyball courts, basketball court, and a dog park. So we could put a few of those things in. Let's start with the dog park, which is down here. And there's some parking, so I'll use the parking lot road right there. And maybe continue it this way, actually. Um, it looks like it's snowing. It's not supposed to be snowing. Okay. I guess it stopped. I don't know. That was weird. It almost looks like it's snowing off the map, but no, it's definitely snowing over here too. Okay. Well, that's a little distracting. There's not really this many roads in the park, but I'm gonna have to build them so that the Sims can use these spaces. So I'll just draw a road at the top of the park up here. And let's see if we can get a couple park spaces in here. So we'll do like a tennis court instead of the volleyball. And then it looks like there's 2 basketball courts. So we can put those right there. Snowing in Phoenix, that would be like not having rain in the UK. Yeah, that would be pretty bizarre if it snowed here. Sometimes it does hail for some reason. It does hail sometimes, but it does not usually snow. Actually, it never snows. Okay, let's get rid of this intersection. We don't need that. And I guess I am gonna have to let people, well, I was gonna say I have to let people turn left here, but that would just let them go out of the city, so that's not really that important. And then where is the dog park? Um, Here it is. Yeah, so we'll put the dog park like right there. And then I downloaded a mod with these baseball fields as well. So I think, oh, that's huge. Okay, we're only gonna be able to fit one, but we can put it right there. I'm just gonna have to turn anarchy on to place that. Okay, Okay, so let's put a green space down here, I think. Yeah, so I made this map myself just because I wanted a map that was just completely flat. There's almost no sloped areas anywhere in the city. So, um I did make this map myself, and that is why that's actually why there's no like rest of the map. Like when you look out that way, it's like ocean because I did not know how to create the rest of the map out there. So that's also why it's snowing. It's my fault for making this map and not knowing what I'm doing. Maybe we can draw another green area up here. I just kind of want to freeform this a little bit, do something like that. And then maybe we will connect it up there. The island of Phoenix. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Okay, let's put some trees here too. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's get the hickory trees. Then these little linden trees we'll put in. Is the map on Paradox? No, I didn't upload the map to Paradox, but I can. Really, I just went in and basically didn't edit the map at all because I just wanted it to be flat. Um, so yeah. What I'll probably do is whenever I'm done building this, which is going to be a while, I'll probably upload this city to Paradox. Yeah, I think this little area looks nice. Um, yeah, and if you're wondering like how I got the dirt, like the sandy texture everywhere, that is actually another mod on Paradox called the arid theme. Like an arid desert, it's called the arid theme. So that is how I got the map texture to look like this. Otherwise, this map would just be grass, but it's actually this little button up here is called the map texture replacer. And yeah, you can see there I have loaded in the arid theme. So that's how I got the map to look like this also. So yeah. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up there for tonight. I really appreciate you guys for watching me do this. And I had a lot of fun building this city with you tonight. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.